Hello, how are you doing? This is a top five Wednesday video where I talk about authors who have been leaving me hanging, who I just haven't seen in a long time, and I want to see you again. So, release a book, then I can see you. Um, the first person who has left me hanging very many times, many times, is Stephanie Meyer. This is the last book that I have bought from her. It's Life and Death. I was waiting for Midnight Sun. I'm still waiting for Midnight Sun a little bit, but I was waiting for Midnight Sun, hoping that it would happen, that it would be finished, because it ended on just the worst part. It was right before the part that I actually wanted to see from his perspective, and then I didn't get to, and I'm never gonna get to, but I hope, I still hope. And then the Host sequel, that isn't coming, but that I still hope. I have more hope for that. The Host was a great book. I would love to see another book happen with that, but at least it's not in the middle of the book and you haven't left me there. And now I'm just waiting for another book from you, and you are bringing another book, so thank you for that. The book is coming out later this year, and it's called The Chemist. There is no fantastical elements to it. It's about a secret agent who for some reason is running away from their employers, I think the government, and they have secrets and romance, and they have to take one final job, and that's basically it. I don't know, there has to be another element to it that isn't in the synopsis, but it's so normal, you know? So that'll be interesting. I'm definitely going to read it. I'm beyond curious to read anything from Stephanie Meyer, so I will be reading The Chemist. The next book is A Storm of Swords, Blood and Gold. This is the last book that I read from George R. R. Martin, but there are two that I haven't read, A Feast for Crows and A Dance for or of Dragons. But the next book is finally going to be released. I was about to say a date, but I don't have a date. I know what it's called. It's called The Wind of Winter, right? I think. So yeah, I don't know. If that book came out, I might be pushed and have some motivation to read the next book in the series, but I just don't. I kind of am oh, I need to finish the series. I need to read A Feast for Crows and A Dance of Dragons, and then I'm just I have time. The next book, who knows when that comes out? So I'll just wait for that to happen, and then I'll read that. But I would love to see that, because there's supposed to be 8 books in the series. That's a lot of books, and this is the 6th book isn't out, so there's 3 more books that need to come out before it's finished. Unless he decides to extend it again. The Child Thief by Brom, whose first name I think is Gerald? No? Maybe? But his author name is Brom, and this is my favorite book ever. I love it. It's The Child Thief. It's a Peter Pan retelling. It's amazing. Go check it out. I have her review. I can't speak. But yeah, there are some books from him that I haven't read yet, but there's nothing new after I think Krampus that I haven't read. So I would love to see something new, and I don't know. Yes, he wrote my favorite book. I want to read more of his stuff, so make a book. Next is Isaac Marion, who wrote Warm Bodies, and the next book in this series comes out, I think, next year. I think I've been waiting for this book for 3 years, or 4 years, I'm not sure. It's been a long time. I heard that there was going to be a book probably 2.5 years ago, I think. I might be exaggerating that, but it feels like that. But yeah, I'm finally going to read what happens next to R, next year, in February. I liked this book. I gave it 4 out of 5. I really, really liked R. I really connected to him as a character, zombie, me, lots of similarities. But I almost feel like I like this book more because I've been waiting for the second book for such a long time. There is a prequel. I haven't read it because I've heard mixed things, but I'm gonna read it eventually. I have time. February is a long way away. The last author is Rachel Hardman, who wrote This is Seraphina, and the first book in the series is Seraphina. This is Shadow Scale. The first book in the series is Seraphina. I really loved Seraphina. Shadow Scale was pretty good. But her writing style is just really amazing. There's so much work that went into the series and into the world building, and I can't wait to see what world she creates next. And I've heard that she might write more books in this world, so that would be great. I'm I can't even talk anymore. I'm just gonna say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to let me know some books that you If you wanna, I'm like, what is this video about? If you wanna let me know some authors that you are waiting on, then let me know in the comments below. And if you have similar authors in common and you want to complain together, do so in the comments. I will see you next time. Bye. Last book in the Serafina series. Serafina. She puts so much work and so much, like, there's just so much. Oh my gosh, so much. You don't say. You don't say. What a way with words you have. The last author. The last. Ooh. Oh yeah.